Remember, they took away the Wan, they took away the Claude. Omega, because there were potential options for Benny Cutie to pick up the Harith or the Alice, they expected he had to take that away.
Yeah, not even the Farsa seems like a good idea.
Yeah. Oh,
there it is.
That's something new.
That's the other option that Toshi has.
There we go. He might.
But they still need a hero for Heath though.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh,
Reptar,
Kaja.
not just one. They bring out 2 new things.
Yep.
2 new things.
Omega in the 4th game, cusp of being brought down to the lower bracket. Bring out something new. It's a mix of, yeah, this is something we do really well. This is a glue pick that works really well for us. Just bring out the Bane Kaja. As I mentioned earlier in the draft, they do end up picking up the Chang'e. They duplicate their Granger into 2.
It's this is the Aura special.
Yeah.
Jokes aside though, that's the Estes on JP.
Yeah.
And Reptar, this is Heath's Kaja making a debut in MPL Philippines. Season 7. So yeah, I'm liking the concept on Omega, but might this be just like Omega week 1? Omega, they did the same thing in week 1, remember? Where they went with an all-in magic lineup, and I hate to say this reminds me of that.
Yeah.
It looks very similar.
And the risk of running a lineup that has a lot of magic damage, especially if you're up against an Estes, is that if you can't take them down and win win the game.
It's funny whenever
then you're running the risk of giving time for your opponents to build up magic defense items.
Gets wins away from Omega. It's how NXP were able to even get the series.
Get our first items and we'll go ahead. Let's pick up the Oracles. Let's pick up the Athena shields. You run the risk of not being able to do enough damage against a lineup that is reducing your damage and healing through.
Deal with it much better.
Athena's shield here is stonks, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 4 here in this best of 5 Aura Philippines versus Omega Esports. Heath using the Ring of Order. Wow, I forgot how amazing Kaja is at clearing waves.
Yep, and early game damage that he can deal with the ring as well, forcing Greed to play a little bit more cautiously. He can't take trades in the middle of the lane like that just yet, especially if JP isn't there nearby. But they're giving a lot of room here for Hades to farm up. Now, one of the things that Omega have to watch out for here and could go very wrong for them in engages is if they don't have information as to where Benny Cutie's Chang'e is. Because that Meteor Shower can turn things around for MLBB. Even if Omega, let's say they're the ones who start things out really well, they've been able to dish a fair amount of damage to the members of Aura. One Meteor Shower can turn things around here.
Yep. And again, there's a solid amount of fundamentals from both sides, save for Omega on wave clear. So if things get really tough, yeah, Omega is just so much better on the offense. But look at this, getting hit with the Deadly Magic's first blood drawn out the Kilowash.
Interesting thing I want to point out here by Omega. This isn't a Magic Bane. This is a physical damage
It's a fighter Bane, yes.
It's a fighter Bane. He's running the Endless Battle as his first item.
And he's rocking high and dry.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's some semblance of physical damage, but Reptar, I just feel like it's still not enough. Athena's shield still stonks.
Yeah. This Bane, it might go down.
Alright, from the backlines, JP. Oh, he goes for the deadly catch. Hits just the tail end of it onto Lord Hades, and there's a reorg manipulation by Cortese. Catches Greed with the corner of it. Again, love that effect when if you're trying to get out of that square, you're gonna get slowed.
Then why was that real world manipulation a whisper?
Oh,
real world manipulation.
If you know, you know.
Ah, okay, I get
Back
you.
to the action.
Now, oh no, that's gonna be Kilowash taking a lot of damage.
Round 2.
The burst. So now Omega, dude, they're playing exactly how we asked Omega to play.
Yeah, this is how they should though with this lineup. And yeah, Kenji gets a grab. Oh, he gets pulled back. Lord Hades falls.
You're not going anywhere. It's not get over here. It's come here with me.
Go over there?
Go over there.
Yeah, it's how ironic. It's Lord Hades who gets pulled into the underworld.
Oh man, and Aura. Now it's Omega upping the tempo. And with this early hot start, Kilowash again A lot of pressure on that Uranus, man.
Yep, they can play this. They can just whittle down all hope for Kilowash, and it's a matter of holding on.
Yeah.
It's a matter of staying the way, and yeah, Toshi's not gonna have a great time here. Aura can just mirror Reptar.
Yeah, this is exactly what they're doing here. So if Omega are having a fantastic go at the top lane, now Aura's gonna turn things around and go for the bottom lane instead. Because of their differing rotations, that is the natural course of this fight.
A lot of gold. Oh,
Yeah.
real revelation here.
Oh,
And
Genji!
from the back lines. Split. Now looking for a grab. He gets it on the Lord Hades. Round 2.
Man, now Hades gets taken out again. It's Hajizi after 2 difficult games in a row. Now he's having a great go of a hot start, and he's much happier with how this game is going. Greed, though, could be up next.
Give me a second. Was that just a failed Daytona's welcome as Kenji went for the grab?
Yeah, that was Kenji riding the Dino Rider.
While the Dino was trying to eat him.
Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting
That's an
interaction.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, we're learning things here.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, if he's stuck like grabbing onto Barrett's and
How can he eat
Detona,
you?
how can he eat you? Like,
Yeah.
you're like,
Tiny dinosaur arms?
Yeah.
And all? Yeah, but jokes aside, look at this. Toshi and Heat whacking away at the outer turret energy shield.
dude, the damage on the turrets.
And the gold. Whoa.
Yeah.
Fighter Bane. Something else.
Yeah, I saw a glimpse of this. It was a meme. It was a Johnson and a Bane just going straight for the base. With inhibitor turrets still up, and they got to smack it. Aura needs to watch out for that pure raw damage onto turrets, because eventually, if my guess is correct, that Bane is eventually gonna build Blade of Despair or the Malefic Roar along with a Berserker's Fury. That's a lot of turret damage.
Ooh, and it's a better scaling hero than the Beatrix.
Yeah.
And it all right, interesting. The mad scientists here, the crazy minds coming in from Omega Esports. Oh wow, that's about 463 IQ play. If it pans out, like we were waiting for it to pay dividends. But look at this. Oh, flicker in. Plus the divine judgment on the JP, erasing the Estes from the face of the land of dawn.
Right on cue, Blade of Despair now picked up by Toshi. His physical Bane is something you're gonna have to watch out for. Look at them just running ram shot over Aura-PH.
Oh, real revelation.
Hajizi.
Even underneath your own turret is no safe space. Benny Cutie barely hanging on. He does have the meteor shower, pulls it, and just using it to clear the waves, but Hajizi is more than willing to fight back.
Oh wow, Omega. Ooh.
Oh, he crit on all of them.
And he still has a lot of mini glue still up.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
All right, interesting. So between split and a consecration, I can see now why glue might actually be a commodity, like a hero you want to contest.
Yeah, and the way Kenji's playing it, so incredibly disruptive. Hold lane, clear waves, go invade, pressure somewhere else.
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. And then Hajizi had a lot of help with doing that.
Lord secured here by, Turtle secured here by Lord Hades, and Reptar, it feels like, Aura is looking for, like, room to breathe.
And they're getting it little by little. But Omega, just even when Aura seems like, okay, we're back up in the surface here, they're still applying the pressure in all parts of the map. In another part of the map, and Aura's forced to think back, what do we gotta do? Where are we gonna go now? Now it's, again, tables have been turned. It's night and day compared to what we saw in the last game. Omega are in great control here. Yeah, the gold is still relatively close. That's not a big deficit that Aura cannot come back from.
Yep.
But the amount of towers you've broken down, and in terms of
Map presence.
the snappiness of the rotations, Omega are in control again!
Divine Judgment here by Heat. Kilowash survives. And the damage just did not come in on time. So this could be a window for Aura to make the most of this. Aura, this is the best shape they've ever been when it comes to team fights.
Yeah, but now they are finding opportunities with split pushing. So every time Omega shows in one part of the map, Aura are gonna do the reflective
the
move.
mirror.
The mirror.
When the cat is asleep, mouse comes out to play. But that's so weird, right? Thinking of how well Aura drafted here and how easy it is to say, oh, it's an early Magic lineup, just dodge it. It's so easy to say, but look at how good and how well Omega is scaling into the mid-game. But could they possibly have here a ceiling, Reptar? Could it be possible that after Aura quells the Omega offensive, it just stops?
Yeah, at one point, it's going to be really hard for Omega to deal with the lineup of Aura PH with the sustain and then the poke damage. I mean the distance that they can deal damage from. The Meteor Shower, the Death Sonata, and then the Barrets and the Uranus getting healed through by JP. Omega will have a tough time eventually. But right now, Omega can be very happy with the control that they have. They're not at that moment where Aura is going to be difficult to take down just yet.
Oh yeah, but look at this again from the backlines, Lord Hades. JP couldn't have done anything to help him. And right now, that's two currently down. Greed taken out here by Hajizi. Having a so much better game, and JP might fall here. Looking for one. Kenji gets the final blow, and Kilowash can't even protect his tier 1 turret here. Benny Cutie, man. Benny Cutie has been left here to just watch.
Kenji just looks so comfortable with the glue, man.
So dominant.
You can definitely say you do not see another glue player like this in the MPL. The way he has mastered that hero. Of course, after our panel mentioned it earlier, after a rough start for him on that glue, he eventually, along with Omega, find a way to make it work for them. It's a work of art, man. It's a thing of beauty to watch.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
And speaking of work of art, Toshi just understands how to rotate at this bait, taking as much resources away from Aura as much as possible as he goes. And yeah, after clearing out all turrets up top, bottom seems to be next up.
Yeah, and that Bane is gonna be a nightmare. What for Aura to deal with? Oh, another pick off by Heath.
What? Lord Hades about to get picked up again. What? Just pinpoint accuracy by Heath here, if not zoning him out or completely destroying him, was able to pick him off. And right now Kenji pushing back two members of Aura, and Toshi single-handedly destroys the inhibitor down bottom.
Complete control, utter dominance. Omega still showing their alpha side. Heath looking for another pick-off!
And he does get one, but Greed survives because of the heals, but only for a few more seconds. They get the trade onto Heath. Benny Cutie gets one, but just the same, is that enough? I think not.
Not just yet, but Omega, wow. Again, I am still surprised with a different Omega that we're seeing here. The aggression, early game tempo, we are gonna set it. No more playing defensive. We've got a Kaja with Pull Yourself Together and a Flicker. We're gonna make the most out of the combination of that along with the Divine Justice. Wow.
Divine, yes. Oh, it's so dirty. Shadow Mask. He can just come in and again. What he just did to Lord Hades in that last engagement from the top lane, he can do that again with better efficiency.
He's a bird going fishing right now. That's what Heath is. And look at the build of Toshi. Malefic Roar, Blade of Despair, Endless Battle. And he's on the way to building a Berserker's Fury that will deal a crazy amount of physical damage. That empowered basic attack is going to be wild.
Detona's welcome. Oh, Flicker to the back lines. It's Heath, and it's not worth it. I think not. The heals here from JP able to keep them alive, but there's no damage output just yet. Oh, Aura is forced to go back.
Oh, look at Genji.
Oh, split. But there's too many. There's too many. He's willing to take it?
Yeah, the baby glues, the little glue, the mini glues, the Buko kisses are getting the damage from that turret because actually they do get turret aggro, so it doesn't always have to go straight to Kenji.
Oh, so many interactions here that just make so much sense as to why glue could be the next big thing coming from the off lane. And it took Omega this long, or it took all of us this long to see exactly how strong glue is. We have Kenji to thank for that. Now, another offensive here by Omega. They're sieging the base. Top lane taken down. Kenji going for the grab. Immediately Greed is in trouble. They're trying to blow up Kenji. Oh, and he's just going to be able to get out. Oh,
he gets it.
Toshi finishes.
The Crab Claw Cannon finishing him off right at the tip. And we are on the way to a game number 5.
Real will be elation here. 4v5. Greed's gonna go down. Lord coming in. He's gonna whack away at this base. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your... I don't know, hold on to something. Because we're going the distance. Game number 4 goes to Omega Esports. This winning moment is brought to you by Oppo A94.
And Omega still not